Look, I think Twitter board looked at everything from Musk tweets and basically said it was unacceptable, that he needed to ultimately, his view of Twitter strategically need to stay within the board. And I think once they recognized that wasn't going to happen, I mean, this really became a situation that was untenable. And I think that's something that the Twitter board recognized. And I think his tweets over the weekend really showed that this was starting to go off the rails. And I think it ultimately led to the announcement last night that Twitter and board, as well as Musk, can come to an agreement. We ultimately believe this turns from a Cinderella story, which would have been if Musk was in the board, to more of a Game of Thrones. I think Musk potentially could go hostile here, continue to increase his stake, maybe partner with the likes of private equity or others. And this could lead to, what could be the ultimate acquisition of Twitter or some forced strategic changes, including the board. I think it just came down to Musk was not going to play nice in the sandbox with the Twitter board. And that's ultimately what we got last night. I think for the Twitter board and for the company, I think this is not a good situation. Ultimately, they had a lion that was caged in Musk, potentially on the board, limit ownership. Now it's sort of that lion's in the wild. And in terms of for the board and for Twitter, I think it's just the start of what's going to be a hostile situation.